Welcome everybody to the Breathitt County Softball Complex here on the lake shores of Panvo Lake in Jackson, Kentucky. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Bluegrass Sports Nation tonight for the 55th District Softball Championship between Breathitt County and Wolfe County. I'm Ty Back along with James Strong over here on production and color and camera and what else, James?
Not scoreboard tonight, though.
Not scoreboard tonight. Got his lovely wife Emily sitting in on scoreboard tonight with us. Appreciate all them. Appreciate you tuning in.
And I got to say, she's the best scorekeeper in the region.
Yeah, you better say that. Breathitt County coming in 18-7, number one seed in the district. Wolfe County coming in 19-12 after a big win last night over Jackson City. Breathitt's won both of the matchups earlier this year. First one 13-7 and 11-5. So it should be a good matchup as we get started here, James. 86 degrees, clear, sunny sky. A lot
It
going on tonight.
is hot.
It is hot. The sun is in our eyes again. Probably heard us last night talking a little bit about it. But I came prepared with a bottle of sunscreen doused on me tonight, James. So,
With with that heat and the sun directly coming down on us, I would be. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to say that there is a small chance. It is small, but there is a small chance that our pitching cam that you're seeing right now could go down. I'm hoping and praying that it doesn't, but there is that small chance. So if we go to our camera here in the press box, that is more than likely why, and we'll give you updates as we go on with that.
James, there's a small chance that me and you may go down to
There is.
heat. Also going on tonight, big day in Jackson, big day in Breathitt County, election time in the mountains. So 6 o'clock, right, almost in 1 minute.
Polls
Polls
are
will
closed.
close. Yep. So hopefully everybody's went out and done their civic duty and voting today. Did mine. Very easy process for me, James. I walked in and was out, left my house and was back in 18 minutes. So congratulations or thank you to all the people involved in that, making it easy on everybody to get out and do that today. On the mound today, Breathitt County is going to be the home team. We've got back on the mound. She's been their pitcher for 22 games this year. Started 20 of those. Raylan back. She sees 13-6 on the year. Give up 44 earned runs, 88 hits. Uh, so she's on the mound for them. Starting on the leadoff for Wolfe County's Harper Holbrook, Addison Miller, and Reagan Holbrook. So we're getting ready to get things underway. Throw down to second, 6 o'clock on the dot. Harper Holbrook stepping in. Both these teams will advance to the region action, which is going to be here.
It will be here. Softball will be played here this year, so we will be able to cover every one of these games here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. And ultimately, this game is just for if you draw a winner or a loser of district. The winners here will draw another loser from their district.
First pitch to Holbrook, swing foul ball, strike one, 0-1 count now. We're right over top the Wolfe County dugout. If y'all hear the chants in the background.
We're expecting a pretty loud night tonight from this Wolfe County dugout, as well as the Lady Cat dugout.
Big time game, James. Second pitch, swing and foul to 0-2 count now to Harper Holbrook. Holbrook, if I can get some stats here. It would be on the back. Harper is a freshman, averaging 360 on the year, Dane.
The last time the Wolves and the Lady Cats met, the first at bat was a home run from Miss Holbrook.
Inside there, almost got her 1-2 count now to Harper. Swung on up to Napier. Napier bobbles it a little bit. That'll put Harper on with an error on Napier. So
Looks like the ball bounced off of Napier's glove, came up and hit her in the throat.
Yeah, she's going to be take a little time. Maybe we can take about a 30-second commercial, James, come back right after these
Yes,
messages on
sir.
Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
We're back on the field here in Breathitt County. Looks like Napier's going to be okay. Had a bad bounce there, bounced up, hit her in the throat. We're going to, official scorekeeper's going to say that was a hit. So Harper Holbrook with the hit. We're glad Napier's okay. So also thanks to our fine sponsors. I didn't mention them earlier, but Wolfe County and Breathitt County Farm Bureau. We appreciate them for joining us for the 55th district tournament this year. Holbrook over at first, and she's golf. Throw down to Napier. Ball gets away from Napier, but Salyers is going to be there for the backup to keep Holbrook at second. So stolen base for Holbrook. It's going to put a runner in scoring position.
I believe that was called a ball as well, wasn't it, Ty?
I think so, but I couldn't swear to it. We'll call it the ball and see what they say. Addison Miller up to the plate now. Addison, second baseman, four. She's squaring the bunt, pulls it back. Harper makes about halfway and turns around. Addison is a freshman, hitting 329 on the year. 24 hits and 73 at-bats for the Lady Wolves. 2-0 count now to Miller. Squares the bunt. She does bunt. That's foul over the third baseline. So 2-1 now to Miller. Two-one count now. Confirmed. Back with the lined up. Pitch squares around. 2-2 now. Now look for Addison to swing away on this one. Great crowd here tonight, James. Looks like everybody, the center field, left center field is full of chairs, parents, grandparents. See some out there.
Be surprised if you could fit any more over there. It looks like everyone's in the shade.
Strike three looking for Addison. So first out of the night for the Lady Wolves. That's going to bring up Reagan Holbrook, Harper's older sister, senior. And she is batting, if I can get the right, I ain't got my system down yet tonight, James. Throw some of these papers away.
It's a little too high there.
Reagan's batting 456 on the year. So we'll 1-0 count now to Reagan Holbrook. Their sister Harper on second.
A little up on the outside that time.
2-0 count now, one out. Top the first. If you just joined us, we appreciate you. Reagan swung on and missed that one. 2-1 now. Two-one count coming from back to Holbrook. One out, one on. Swung on, fouled off to the right side, and it's going to be Barnett or Pelfrey.
It's Pelfrey.
Pelfrey there to make the catch. Got lost behind the wall here. So 2 outs now. So F4 for Reagan Holbrook. It's going to bring up Riley Bush for the Lady Wolves.
A quick time for a shoe tie in the outfield.
Riley's a junior for the Lady Wolves, hitting 343 on the year. 24 for 70. Have 17 RBIs. Big chance to add another one to that right here with our leadoff batter Harper Holbrook there in scoring position. After that hit and stolen base, first pitch strike. 0-1 count now to Bush. Bush catching duties for the Lady Wolves. Ball hitter. So that's going to put first and second. Now for the Lady Wolves. And you're going to bring up Isabel Oliver for the Lady Wolves. So Isabel's freshman batting .329 on the year with 25 RBI. So another big RBI at bat here for the Lady Wolves. 2 on 2 outs. Top of the first. First pitch, strike one. A 1 count now coming from back to Oliver. Swung on a miss, strike two. So it'll be a big out here if Breathitt can get out of this with no runs, James. No runs given up to the Lady Wolves.
Because the Lady Wolves have had a runner in scoring position since there hasn't been an out on the board.
Strike.
Oh, nope.
No.
Looks like he called it inside.
Okay. So 1-2.
We didn't recognize the ump behind the plate, but his strike call and his inside call are very similar. So
Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's strike three. Why she's that? 1-2 still after that foul ball. Jessica Denniston over there coaching third base. Angie Holbrook, head coach over here coaching first base for the Lady Wolves. Breeze blowing, James, blowing in a little bit. That feels pretty good from where we're sitting. Ball high. 2-2 count now. Oliver. Swung on foul tipped. It's going to be still 2-2.
this has been a battle at bat so far. Every single one of the Lady Wolves have come up and had a serious battle.
Except for Riley, who, if you want to say the battle of the ball hitting her, swung on again, foul tip. Way to battle there for Oliver. 2-2 still. Wind's blowing a little bit, James. You can hear it in the microphone a little bit, I believe. So it does feel a little bit better than it did last night. 2-2 fouled off again. Way to battle by Isabel Oliver.
We're up to, I would say, 7 or 8 pitches here on one batter.
Yeah, at least. Good job by Isabel staying alive, trying to find the pitch she wants back. Still some people rolling in over there. Swung on up the middle, up past second. That's going to be a hit. A run, at least one. That's going to put Harper Holbrook across the plate. Now runners at first and third for the Lady Wolves. So leadoff batter gets on and gets in. Now Wolfe County we threatening again with the Riley Bush over at third, and a big hit there by Isabel Oliver after battling that 2-2 pitch several times. It's going to bring up Gracie Brown, Gracie right fielder. She's going to be a sophomore for the Lady Wolves, hitting .246 on the year. 1-0 Wolfe County, 2 outs, top of the first. No steal there by Oliver. Olin looks to the dugout, gets the side. Back swung on up the middle, over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey plays it at second for the fielder's choice to get out of the inning. So Wolfe County does score one after one. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Wolfe County leads 1-0. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
best will do.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back, Bluegrass Sports Nation, here, 55th District Softball Championship. Thanks to you all for tuning in, and thanks to our fine sponsors. James, why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
We have Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Stop in and see Scott for your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs, along with septic systems and appliance parts. We also have Breathitt Funeral Home, where they believe everyone deserves an honorable, respectable, and affordable final farewell. Newly renovated and have pre-need available.
All right, 1, 2, 3, Raylan back is going to be our leadoff batter for the Breathitt County Lady Cats. Raylan is a freshman for Breathitt, hitting .466 on the year. First ball pitched from Mayab on the mound. Mayab got her 100th strikeout of the year last night. Second pitch strike, 1-1 count now, 2 back. Breathitt County found themselves in an unfamiliar position here, down 1 in the first. Big hit there to right center. That's going to drop. But Raylan round first, headed to second. She'll stop there after running into the first baseman, McQuarter. So may have.
Doesn't look like there's any complaining happening, so it may not have been that big of a deal, but there was definitely a little bit of contact made there.
That's going to bring up center fielder Addie Salyers for the Bobcats. Addie is a senior for the Bobcats, hitting .358 on the year. And Raylan's going to go after that big hit to left. Fly out to McGee over in left field. So first pitch, first swing, 1 out of the inning. So F7 if you're scoring at home. It's going to bring up Mahala Bolin, catcher for the Bobcats, Lady Cats. Mahala, number 00, hitting .446 on the year, senior for the Lady Cats. First pitch high. Raylan's going to stay on first. Good job there by Bush to get that ball. Come out of her stance, get up a little bit high for that. Bush looking over to dugout for some signs. Ball up and away. 2-0 count now to Bowling. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Strike number 1 or 2. 1-2 count now to Bowling. 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 count here.
All right. Again, I'm still learning his call. Strike again. So 2-2 count after that big swing to Bowling.
Now it seems like some of the Lady Cats Some of the nerves maybe getting to him a little bit.
Swung on strikeout on that. So first strikeout of the game for Mayab out there on the mound. So 2 outs, 1 on for the Lady Cats. Lexi Pelfrey, second baseman for the Lady Cats, coming up now. Lexi hit 544 on the year for juniors. So
With quite a few home runs on top of that.
first pitch takes a little speed off of that one. I think it's a ball. He's got a lot of hand motions down there, James.
He does.
You mentioned home runs. Lexi's coming in with 5 on the year, leading the Bobcats, Lady Cats. I'm just going to look at the scoreboard, not look at him. How about that? 2-0 count now to Pelfrey. Swung on, foul tipped. That's going to be out of play. So 2-1. 1 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Championship Tuesday here in Jackson.
Had a championship Monday and Tuesday this week.
We did. Big time in Jackson. Wolfe County taking home the baseball title last night after a big game there just across the right field from us.
I feel like we say it every time, but if Breathitt and Wolfe are playing each other in any sport, you know it's going to be very good. If you like to watch basketball, if you like to watch volleyball, baseball, softball, it will be a good one between these two.
Swung on strike 3, so strikeout number 2 for the inning. That's going to end the inning. All right, Breathitt County leaves 1 stranded, scores none. Wolfe County leaves after 1. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Voters of Breathitt County, this is County Attorney Brendan Miller. I'm honored to have now served as your county attorney for most of my legal career, and I'm now ready and willing to continue to serve our community. As I've always done in my campaigns, my only promise to you is to use my full energy and efforts to perform this job to the best of my ability and run a respectable and efficient office and make Breathitt County the best that it can be for us to live and our children, including mine, to grow up. I realize that my actions and decisions, both as county attorney and personally, do have effects for years to come, not just today, and I will always represent and promote Breathitt County in a positive way. I ask each of you for your support and vote, and for the opportunity to again be your county attorney. Paid for by candidate. Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Top of the second here in the 55th District Softball Championship. Appreciate all you tuning in. Appreciate our fine sponsors. James, who else we got on the sponsor list tonight?
First of all, we got People's Bank of Jackson working together, building success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. We have Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Finally, Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson, over 60 years serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Check out the CBTJ free mobile app, banking right on your mobile device.
All right, be sure to patronize those sponsors. Thank them for tuning in or allowing us to bring this game to you. If y'all don't know it, KHSAA does charge a big fee for these games, so we do have to pay that, and those sponsors do help us do that, so you can watch for free. So be sure to patronize them as much as you can. 7-8-9 hitters coming up for Wolfe County Lady Wolves. Sophia McQuarter steps in. First pitch, strike to Sophia. At least I think it was, James. She's first baseman for the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, I heard it that time, so I'm fairly certain that was a strike.
Sophia only in the 7th grade, hitting .242 for the Lady Wolves. Second pitch swung on, pop to the right field. Well, shallow right field. That's going to put Pelfrey over and under it for the first out. So F4 if you're scoring along at home. Laney Mayab pitcher coming up now for the Lady Wolves. Laney hitting .224 on the year. Laney a freshman for the Lady Wolves. Doing a good job on the mound. First time up at bat tonight. First pitch swinging a little bit behind that one. Strike one. 0-1 count now. One out. Laney's mom over here. Or no, not Laney's mom. Got that mixed up. Swung on right at us, James. Thank God it was about 3 feet higher. If not, it would have been in our lap. So 0-2. Just took offense to my comment, I guess. No doubt. Let's see. 0-2 count now. One out. Top of the second. Ball inside. So 1-2 count now. That's with a nice windup. Swung on and missed. Strike three. They're going to have to throw that down to first after that drop ball. So still a strikeout in the scorebook. It's going to bring up 9-hitter Cheyenne McGee, left fielder for the Lady Wolves. Cheyenne sophomore hitting .263 on the year. 2 outs so far for the Wolves. Had a big first inning. Did score 1 run. Squires the bunt, pulls it back, pops up to right field, and that's going to bring Pelfrey over underneath that. So 1-2-3 go the Lady Wolves. No hits, no runs, no errors.
Pelfrey's had a lot of work so far tonight.
Wearing her out. They lead 1-0 after 1.5. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Holbrook Equipment, located just
Bottom of the second coming up here now at the Breathitt County softball field. Appreciate everybody tuning in again. Wolfe County leads 1-0 after 1.5. Breathitt County is going to have Chloe Hayes, Bella Napier, and Tinley Hayes coming up. Chloe up at the plate right now. Senior for the Bobcats, hitting .342, 22 RBI on the year, 6 doubles, only 8 walks. So first pitch way over her head, ball 1 to Chloe. Yeah, about there on the mound still for the Lady Wolves. Thing in softball, James, you get the pitcher and you stay with them. So not like baseball where most everyone pitches.
For this year and next year, I believe anyway, they are adding a pitch count, quote unquote pitch count to softball. It's going to work a little bit different than baseball, but basically, if you pitch 2 nights in a row, you can't pitch a third night.
Okay.
So they are adding a little bit more regulation on that. It does have not as much stress on the shoulder as a baseball would, but there's some more safety protocols that they're going to add in there.
Good to know. 2-1 after that swing and miss there by Chloe. So 2-1, no outs. Bottom of the second. I think we go to 3-1 now.
Yep, 3-1.
Yeah, I'm taking her time out there on the. I don't know that is it a mound. 3-2 count now. Pitcher's circle. What's the terminology?
I've always just said in the circle.
In
I
the
don't
circle.
know for sure if that's right or not, but it sounds good enough for me.
It's my second base or softball game, James. As you can see, I don't know the terminology. So true, open and honest here. So full count now to Chloe Hayes, third baseman for the Lady Cats, Breathitt County. Swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll be the third strikeout of the game for Mayab. So that's going to bring up shortstop Bella Napier. Bella, sophomore, hitting .412 for the Lady Cats, 30 RBI on the year, 4 doubles, 4 triples, 3 home runs. So Bella, though she's hitting 6th in the lineup, got plenty of power and has shown that all year. She was the lady that got the bad bounce earlier in the game. If y'all were tuning in, ball bounced up, hit her in the throat. Nice hit there by Bell. Plainly fielded by Holbrook over to McWhorter for the second out. So 6-3 put out there for Lady Wolves. Going to bring up left fielder Tinley Hayes for the Lady Bobcats. Tinley's a sophomore hitting .307 for the Lady Cats. 13 RBI, 10 doubles, 1 home run on the year. First pitch to Hayes. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 count now to Tinley Hayes. Beautiful night here in Jackson. Second pitch swung on, fair ball down the left field line. That went right over the third base. So she'll turn to look at second, but come back and stay there. So nice single there by Tinley Hayes. It's going to bring up Savannah Barnett. Savannah Barnett, first baseman for the Lady Bobcats. 261 on the year. She's a freshman for the Lady Cats. Tinley over here at first, and she's going to take a big lead, but not go. 0-1 count now to Barnett. Swung on foul. 0-2 count now to Barnett. 1 on 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Ella Bellamy over there on deck for the Lady Cats. Swung foul tip there by Barnett. Keeps her alive. Softball field's looking really good, James. Grass looks like really good.
There's a lot of work that gets put into these softball and baseball fields. So a lot of people, I feel like you're going to turf. It's a little easier to maintain.
Yep, swung on over to third, and that's going to be fielded cleanly by Oliver over to McWhorter for the third out. So Breathitt County leaves 1 on. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, strands 1. After 2, Wolfe County still leads 1-0. We'll be back after these messages on Blue.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Top of the third here at the Breathitt County Softball Complex. Breathitt County trails Wolfe County 1-0. Both teams looking pretty good tonight. Both hitting, doing some great defense, great pitching. What more could you want in a good softball game? 2 of the best in the area. It's going to bring up Harper Holbrook. Harper singled and scored the only run in the first inning after a hit to shorts. This one popped up. That's going to be Hayes moving over under it. So out number 1.
Very good communication there from Hayes. I don't know if you heard it on the stream or not, but I could absolutely hear her yelling from left field through the headset.
That's what you want out there in the field on the pop-up like that that's in between 3 people. So Addison Miller up next. Addison struck out looking her first at-bat. First pitch to her, ball 1. 1 out, top of the third. Back on the mound again for Lady Cats. Strike 1 there. I don't know. I don't know if I could hit that. Nothing. That's pretty fast, James.
Yeah, it's a fast pitch ball, especially considering that back as a freshman, she can pitch a really fast softball.
I guess that's why they call it fast pitch, right, Ty Beckerson? 2-1 now after that ball.
You know, earlier we were talking about how there didn't seem like there were many more open spots for people to set up chairs in the outfield.
Yeah.
There was more.
They just keep coming.
2-2 count.
1 out, nobody on. Back with 1 strikeout on the night. That was Addison Miller. She fouls that one off to stay 2-2. Yeah, they just keep coming out there. One night we were over doing a baseball game and some people were watching the stream in the audience. 3-2 count now. So if you're watching the stream out there in left field or center field, stand up and wave or something.
Might be able to zoom in on you and get a good little, be live on BSN.
Miller swung on, driven over here to right field. That's going to get through. So single by Addison Miller. Puts her on first base now. Good job by Miller to stay alive there. It's going to bring up center fielder Reagan Holbrook. Reagan flew out to Pelfrey over here at second, her first at-bat. Miller on first. She'll take a little lead off here, and ball driven to the left field. Hayes moves over under that one. So F7 for the second time of the inning. It's going to keep Miller at first. 2 outs. Going to bring up cleanup hitter Riley Bush, catcher for the Lady Wolves. Riley got hit by pitch on the second pitch she saw last time. Made it over to third and stranded there. First pitch swung on foul down the right field line. So 0-1 count now to Bush coming up. Isabel Oliver over on or I guess below us on deck. She got a single her last time at that. So 0-1 to Riley Bush. Swung on 0-2 now. Lady Wolf's getting rowdy below us, James. Ball inside. I think that call was.
That's ball inside.
Shout out to my buddy Rick Tyra if he's watching tonight. Rick, appreciate you, buddy, for tuning in. He always asks about Bluegrass Sports Nation every time I see him. So thanks for tuning in, being a listener. Ball over to third. Hayes is going to take that one to second for the third out. So Wolfe County gets one on, but leaves them stranded. Still 1-0 after 2.5. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
We're back bottom of the third here at the 55th District Championship softball action. Thanks to our title sponsors, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable, Vic Kelly, Chuck Price, Seth Holland. All those are big on Kentucky, big on commitment, big on Breathitt and Wolfe County. So see all those people for your insurance needs. Also Robert Baker over at Breathitt County too. Appreciate them for tuning in as our title sponsors tonight. 9-1-2 coming up for Breathitt County. Ella Bellamy in the box now. First pitch to Ella, swinging, strike one. From Mayab in the circle. I'll get it right, James. I'll get it right.
Yeah, we'll get it right and be in a groove by the 6th inning.
That's right. Ella sophomore hitting 268 for the Lady Cats. 1-1 now after that ball. When is the region, James? Do you know?
Region draw is Thursday, I believe. So we'll pick up the region shortly after that. I believe it's planned for this weekend. I think. I may be very wrong on that, but I think.
You act like you know what you're talking about, then.
Well, I find if you say it with confidence, a lot of times people will believe you. So
that's right. So 2-1 count now. No outs. Bottom of the third. Swung on 2-2 to Miss Ella Bellamy. I don't know if you've looked at the forecast, James, but after today, it's going to look like just rain in buckets. 90% chance of rain 3 or 4 days in the next. I saw the next 10 days chance of rain every day. Not that we don't need it.
Yeah, but it's kind of odd that the entire baseball and softball season has had very few to no rainouts,
right.
And then now that it's tournament time, it's going to rain every day. That reminded me, the first round of region for softball is this Saturday.
Okay.
So
weather permitting.
Weather permitting, yes.
Right here.
Yes, and I believe the last game is going to start around 2:00. Maybe wrong on the time, but I believe that is the last game. I don't know when the first game is.
3-2 count to Ella after that foul ball. She's through the walk now, so good eye by Ella. to get the first walk of the night for the Lady Bobcats. So that'll bring up the top of the lineup, Raylan back. Raylan singled in the first and was stranded there. Ella with her stance over on first. She's going when Raylan bunts. Nobody covering first. That's going to put Ella over to third. She's going to around third and stop there. So nobody covering home. Nobody covering home. Ella gets in a little, almost a pickle there. Wow.
There was a lot of miscommunications there for
Yeah.
the Lady Wolves, and it put them in a very scary situation.
So runners on second and third now. I don't know. Was that an error, James, on that throw to first where
I had
nobody was?
had an error on the throw to first, and then honestly another error on the throw to third.
Yeah.
So
So 2 on, nobody out. Breathitt County threatening 60 feet away to tie this game. It's going to bring up Addison Salyers. Addison put some good metal on the ball here first at bat. Flew out to left field.
ideally for her, if the same exact thing happens as it did last time, that could still be a scoring run for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, it'd be a good sacrifice opportunity for her here just to get the ball to the outfield. Tie up the game.
So the Lady Cats do have a lot of speed on second and third base.
Nobody out here, bottom of the third. Both teams in white today, James. A little bit confusing when you look out there. Breathitt does have the blue pants on. Wolfe County with the pinstripe white shirts and pinstripe white pants. First pitch ball to Addie Salyers.
I know a lot of people now are tired of the pinstripe, but to me, that is baseball and softball. I love a good pinstripe jersey.
Yeah. Something about it. I seen the Reds brought back pinstripe. Ball hit to right field. That's going to be foul. So 1-2 count now. Yeah, the Reds brought back the subtle pinstripes in their City Connect uniforms for Saturday they're using now. I don't know if anybody's keeping up with the Reds. They're probably the fastest I've ever seen a team go from first to worst in about a week's time there. But it was fun while it lasted.
Feels like the way it is to be a fan of Cincinnati teams.
Yeah.
You have a good week or two of being the best, at least.
1-1 count to Salyers. She swings, pops it up to right, short right. Miller goes over, gets that. Was that Miller? Yep, she's going to walk it back to the circle. Nobody advances there. So F4 for the first out. We'll bring up catcher Mahala Bolin. Mahala came up, struck out swinging her first at bat tonight. Big chance for a big opportunity or big scoring opportunity here for the Lady Cats. 2 on, 1 out.
Mahala Bowling in her last game actually hit a grand slam.
Oh, wow. Strike 1. Right across the plate there for.
That was, of course, against the Floyd Central Lady Jaguars.
Lady Jaguars. I heard there was some miscommunication on the mascot for the Floyd Central team. I don't know if that's right or not.
I don't know who would do that, but there might have been a little bit of miscommunication there.
0-2 count now after that swing and miss by Bowling. Mayab with 3 strikeouts on the night so far, 3 of the 7. Strike 3, that'll be 4 strikeouts for Bowling. I'm sorry, strikeout for Bowling, 4 strikeouts for Mayab. So Bowling goes down looking on that one. For out number 2. So Wolfe County about to get out of a jam here, James, with 2 on, 2 outs now. After some of those errors they made up in the top of this inning.
However, the Lady Cats have their big heavy hitter, Alexis Pelfrey, coming up.
Lexi.
So if there's anyone that you Lady Cats fans would want to be at the plate right now, it would be her.
Pelfrey doing a great job in the field over here. They've been wearing her out at second base. Seems like she's caught at least 3 or 4 outs here in 3 innings. But at the plate, she struck out her first time to end the first inning and strand one. Another opportunity to get one home. That ball gets away from the catcher, and L. Bellamy's going to score, and that's going to move Raylan back up to third. So tie ball game now after that good piece of running by Ella Bellamy. Being aware after that ball gets away from Bush.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that, and I almost missed it on the camera.
Yeah.
So
I think that was a ball. So 1-0 count now, 2 outs. Ball game tied 60 feet away. Lead run for Breathitt. Swung on, popped up to shallow center. That's going to be Holbrook moving over underneath that to end the inning. Breathitt County scores 1 to tie it here after 3. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
When only the best will do.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Top of the 4th back here, 55th District Softball Championship on the lake of Panbow, shores of Panbow Lake, I guess, here. Thanks to our fine sponsors, James. You still got some over there to read?
absolutely. So we got Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. Family and Hometown Pharmacy, proud supporters of teams of the 55th District. Holbrook Equipment, see Ted, Todd, and the good people at Holbrook for your Kubota tractor and farm equipment needs. And finally, Dr. Stephen Howard. If you're injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto accident and workers' compensation. No referral needed. Over 22 years of experience.
Top of the 4th, Isabel Oliver up for the Lady Wolves. First pitch swung on, popped up to the right side. That's going to be Pelfrey again, moving over underneath that. And 4 out, number 1 for the Lady Wolves. Going to bring up right fielder Gracie Brown. Gracie, sophomore, hitting .246 coming into the game.
So far, Pelfrey could stand right there where the grass starts, and she would catch almost every one of them so far.
She's been doing a great job over there. That's at least 3 or 4 she's been involved in. First pitch swung on and missed by Gracie Brown. 0-1 count now. Gracie grounded to short to Pelfrey back in the first. A fielder's choice for the third out. So ball low. 1-1 count now. Swung on, popped up to shallow center. That's going to be Salyers moving over underneath that to make the catch. So for the second out of the inning, it's going to bring up 7th grader first baseman Sophia McWhorter. for the Lady Wolves. Sophia grounded out to Pelfrey, her first at bat. 1-1 game after 3 here in Jackson. Big game here tonight. First pitch. I think he called it a ball.
Called it high.
So 1-0 count now to McWhorter, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Breathitt County seems to be settling in a little bit here so far, James. Second pitch, a little high again. 2-0 count.
Yeah, Ty, we were talking about it over commercial break, but it seemed like both teams came out and their nerves got the best of them for a little while. So now that it's
swung on up the middle, base hit for McWhorter. So she'll be on round at first. She'll stay there after Salyers gets the ball in. So good piece of hitting there by the 7th grader.
But yeah, like I was saying, now that it's the 4th inning, I think some nerves have kind of calmed down a little bit, and they're both here to just play some softball. It's back to a 0-0 game. I heard some of the coaches saying that, so
yeah,
we'll see what we got here over the next couple innings.
Laney May, pitcher for the Lady Wolves, chance to help herself out here. First pitch swing and strike one, 0-1 count now.
Mayab has been having a phenomenal night in the circle tonight.
Yeah, she's
like
got.
So we don't know if it's a mound or the circle.
4 strikeouts. Strike 2. 0-2 count now. Yeah. 0-2 count coming, swung on foul. So still 0-2 count now. Way to stay alive there for Mayab. Mayab, a freshman for Wolfe County. You talked about the pitcher rule change for next year. I noticed that both pitchers Wolfe County's used are freshmen, so they may be a little bit ahead of the game with a lot of experience with freshmen in the circle starting next year when that rule takes effect.
Absolutely. And, you know, I could see a lot of smaller schools, and ultimately Breathitt and Wolfe County are both smaller schools. I could see I could see some smaller schools really struggling to have multiple pitchers ready at any given time.
1-2 count now after that ball to Mayab. Swung on over to Hayes. Hayes cleanly fields it over to Byrne. He makes a good play. So Wolfe County gets one hit, strands one, gets nobody on over. So still 1-1 after 3.5. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass.
Equipment located just off the mountain. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
We're back, bottom of the fourth here in Jackson, Kentucky. Breathitt County versus Wolfe County for the 55th District Softball Championship, 1-1 after 3.5. Thanks to our fine sponsors. James, who we got left over there?
Yeah, Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. We here at BSN, again, would like to thank you for sponsoring the 55th District Tournament for both softball and baseball. Without these sponsors, again, like you said earlier, we would not be able to come here and stream these and get the names and get out the talent that is the 55th District.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. What I really like to see is where everybody's watching from. So if you can, just tap that in on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. 2-0 count now to Chloe Hayes after those two pitches from Mayab. Chloe struck out back in the second. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts now for Mayab. 3-0 count now. After that, good eye by Hayes. Squares around the bunt, takes it, strike, called. So 3-1 now after that.
Chloe Hayes was already running. She thought that it was a little low. And from here, it looked like the right call from here. I'll give that to an there's not too many times that I'll agree with the referee, just, as a former coach myself. So
Swung on strike two. So way to battle back there by Mayab. Yeah, reffing, umping has to be a hard job.
absolutely.
Because no matter what you call, somebody around is going to not be happy with it. Nobody thanks the referees or the umpires after the game or gives them high fives. That does draw ball four, so Chloe will make it down to first base. First runner on for Breathitt County. In the fourth, it's going to bring up Bella Napier. Bella grounded out to short her first at bat. First pitch swinging.
Yeah, I tend to not say anything about referees or umps myself because I don't want to do it.
No.
I don't want that pressure on me. And a lot of times, honestly, they make a really good call and people still aren't happy about it.
First pitch swinging again, popped up to right field. That's going to bring Mike Brown over under it for the first out. So Napier saw two pitches tonight, both of them swinging, and both of them ended up in an out. Tinley Hayes singled her last at bat. So right down the line, I think, if I remember right. Runner on, one out, bottom of the fourth, tie ball game. Hayes threatens to run, but stops. Comes back to first. One 0 count now coming to Hayes. Ball high, 2-0 count now.
We got Hayes on first and Hayes at bat.
Hayes and Hayes. You know these young ladies. Are they related?
They absolutely are. There's a whole squad of them down there somewhere.
Tinley left fielder, Chloe third baseman. Swung on, popped up to shallow infield. First baseman McCorder rolls over and gets that one. So second out of the night, or of the fourth inning. So F3 there. If you're scoring along at home, it's going to bring up Vanna Barnett for the Lady Cats. That base giving them trouble a little bit again tonight, James. They're out there. They've got it fixed, though. Does come loose over here on first sometimes. We've learned to live with it. Vanna grounded out to third, her last at bat. Back in the second, swung on and missed strike one, first pitch swinging. 1 on 2 out. Tie ball game, bottom of the 4th. Games went by pretty quick, James. Only an hour and 1 minute in. We're already over halfway through. Second pitch strike called. 0-2 count now to Barnett. 4 strikeouts on the night so far for Mayab. That's 104 for the year for her. A little bit high. 1-2 count now. Josh Barnett over here coaching first base, giving Hayes a little bit of advice. 1-2 count now, or 2-2 count now after that fall to Barnett. Ball low, 3-2 count now. Good eye there by Barnett to battle back and work the count full. 1 on 2 outs, full count. That's going to put Chloe Hayes on the run. She takes off. Ball popped up to short. Holbrook's going to roll over underneath that, make the third out. Breathitt County gets one, but leaves them stranded. Still tied after 4. We'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation right after this.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Top of the 5th, 9-1-2 coming up for the Lady Wolves. Cheyenne McGee out there in the box. Bats in the circle for Breathitt County Lady Cats. First pitch, strike. Always like to try to make sure he's got some hand movements there. 0-1 count now to McGee. McGee flew out to Pelfrey. We're at second, her first at bat. Bunts to that one. Nice clean bunt. Gets it down, and she's safe over on first base. So bunt single for McGee. Good job there by Hayes, charging in to make the play. Just not in time. Ball just died off the bat there, right in front of the plate. It's a great bunt by McGee, 9-hitter there for the Lady Wolves. Top of the lineup, Harper Holbrook flew out to left field last time. She is the only Wolf to cross the plate tonight. First pitch to Harper. It's going to put McGee on the run. Ball makes it in time, but doesn't field it cleanly by Napier. So McGee's going to get credit for a stolen base there. So runner in scoring position now for the Lady Wolves.
You know if that was a ball?
I don't know.
I didn't pay any attention to it.
If anybody knows, put a comment in. We'll try to see what he's got. Second pitch swung on, driven to right center field. That's going to get over the head, but makes the play. It's Salyers. Salyers, great job tracking that ball down, bringing it in for the first out of the inning. That's going to move McGee up to third, though. So F8, sacrifice there. And it's going to bring up Addison Miller, who singled her last time at bat. Addison with a big opportunity for the go-ahead run here on third base for the Lady Wolves. Sun's starting to set right in the batter's eye, especially if you're left-handed like Addison. First pitch bunt. I think she fouled that one off, so strike one. A 0-1 count now to Miller. Miller, again, a freshman. 329 on the year. Got 5 RBIs. Chance for her 6th one right now with 1 out in the top of the 5th. She squares around the bunt. Again, pulls it back. Swinging bunt. Foul. 0-2 count now to Miller. Runner 60 feet away to take the lead. Wolfe County with only 1 out. See what Breathitt County can do. Dig down deep here and stop this run. Ball high, I guess he called that one. So 1-2 count now. Third base coach Denniston out there coaching up third and home. Swung on, foul tip there by Miller. So good job to stay alive there by the freshman. Shout out to Addison's great uncle Junior listening to us up in Ohio. Swung on, miss, strike 3 for Addison Miller. That'll be the second out of the inning. So Breathitt County battling back here with a runner on third for Wolfe. That's going to bring up Reagan Holbrook. She flew out to left and flew out to second. Her at 2 at-bats tonight. First pitch high, 1-0 count now to Reagan Holbrook. Reagan's center fielder, older sister of Harper. Angie coach's mom and Todd dad. Appreciate them. All they do. Holbrook Equipment sponsoring the games tonight. 2-0 count now. 2 outs. Runner on third. Breathitt County, you do a heck of a job eliminating this run with the third out here. Swing and popped up to center field. Salyer's going to move over under that to end the inning. So Wolfe County threatens but can't get her home. Still tied after 5. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
We're back, bottom of the fifth inning here. 9-1-2 coming up for Breathitt County. Ella Bellamy up. She has scored the only run of the game after a walk back in the third. So 1-1 ball game after 4.5. We do appreciate all of our sponsors, especially our title sponsors for the tournament. Wolfe County Farm Bureau and Breathitt County Farm Bureau. Be sure to go see Susan and Fig if you're down in Wolfe County, or Chuck, Seth, or Robert if you're up here in Breathitt County. So they'll take good care of you. 9-1-2, like I said, coming up. Ella Bellamy, right fielder for the Lady Cats. Ella's sophomore, hitting .261 coming into the game. Worked the count full and made got the walk last time. First pitch swing and popped up to shallow right field. That's going to be McQuarter over for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Lady Cats. F3 out number 1. Move back to the top of the lineup. Raylan back. Pitcher for the Lady Cats. Coming in, Raylan has been on both times, just could not get across the plate. Raylan with 3 home runs on the year. Freshman, 26 RBI, 41 hits. First pitch swing and strike 1. 0-1 count now to back. Second pitch swinging, 0-2 now. Gets her deep in the hole. Addie Salyers over there on deck for the Lady Cats. If you're just tuning in, Breathitt County's in the home white jerseys and blue pants. Wolfe County's in the white jersey, white pants, pinstripe. Swung on, nice drive to center field. That'll drop for a hit. And Raylan on first for the third time tonight. She's been on every time she's been up.
Looks like she really reached for that one, but it worked out.
Yeah, she went with the ball, reached, like you said, reached for that one, poked it to right field. It dropped for the hit. So Addie Salyers coming up now. Addie got a good hit there in the first, flew out to left field, and then flew out to second back in the third. Go ahead, run it first. Addie squares around the bunt. That's over to the pitcher, Mayab. Mayab to the plate to Miller. Miller, good job coming over to make the out at first. Does get back over to second, so 2 outs now. So 1-4 put out there for the second out. Runner in scoring position now for Breathitt County. Going to bring up Mahala Bowling. Mahala struck out both times tonight. So Breathitt County threatening again. Still 1-1. First pitch swinging for Mahala. Strike 1. A 1 count now. 2 outs, 1 on. Game time run at second. Bottom of the fifth. This game's winding down, James. Ball high. Delayed steal. That gets by third. McGee's going to back that up, but she's going to hold back there at third. So back with a nice delayed steal there for the Lady Bobcats. Puts a runner 60 feet away. Go ahead, run. Like I said, as this game is winding down. 1-1 count to Mahala Bowling. Mahala, big opportunity here for the Lady Bobcats. Timeout. She wants to step out and think about it. One on, two outs. Ball swung on to right field. That's going to drop. That's going to get back in. Breathitt County leads 2-1. And Michaela Bowling with a big single there to take the lead. First lead of the night for Breathitt County. Lexi Pelfrey up now for the Lady Bobcats. Wolfe County going to meet in the circle, talk about it, remind everybody situation, calm everybody down. Coach Barnett here with Pelfrey.
While we're at it here, let's see if I can zoom in on the crowd a little bit so we can see everybody that has come out to support the Lady Cats and the Lady Wolves. Again, if you guys came out to support, if you got your phone out, raise your hand, let us know that you're watching us as well. But we do have a very big crowd on hand. And we want to thank everybody that is watching both in person and through BSN on YouTube or Facebook.
First pitch ball 1 to Lexi Pelfrey. Breathitt County with the lead 2-1 now. 2 outs in the 5th. Michaela Bowling over on first base after that hit. Nice swing there by Pelfrey. Pulls it down the left field line. 1-1 count now after that foul ball. Great crowd out tonight here at Breathitt Elementary School, behind the new school here in Jackson. 1-1 count, ball high to Pelfrey. Bowling stays at first.
Just by hearing the dugout, the Lady Cats have come alive. It's like they can feel a little bit of a momentum switch into their favor after that last hit.
Big hit there by Bowling. Come in to that at bat, 2 strikeouts on the night. Nice hit there. It's going to be foul down the line. So 1-2 count now to Pelfrey, or 2-2 count to Pelfrey. Never give up. Coming in 2 strikeouts. Game kind of on the line there. She's got a runner 60 feet away. She comes through for her team. A little bloop down the right field line. 2-2 count now. 2 outs, 1 on. Mayab in the circle for the Lady Wolves. Swung on, driven to left field. That one's going to be.
That one is over.
Fence for a home run for Lexi Pelfrey. 2-run home run for Pelfrey there. It's going to put Lady Cats up 4-0.
4-1.
4-1.
That was one that is the second it touched the bat, you could hear it. You knew it was going over. The Lady Cats knew it was going over.
That was a rocket. I thought McGee may have a play on it, but then it just kept going. So Wolfe County now down 4-1 after that home run by Pelfrey. Let's see, how many she got on the year? That's her 6th on the year.
Her 6th, and none of them bigger than this one.
Team leading 6th home run for the year. Like you said, none bigger than that one in the district championships. You'll remember that one. Chloe Hayes in the box now. First pitch to Chloe, ball 1. If you're Wolfe County here, you may need to take time to go calm your pitcher down just a little bit. Big time pitching out there by a freshman for the Lady Wolves. Second pitch, strike. 1-1 count now to Chloe Hayes.
Does seem like the Lady Wolves coaches absolutely have their full trust in Mayab here, as they're just letting her go at it.
1-2 foul ball right above us here.
Jumped a little bit on that one, Ty.
Yeah. That was close. 2 outs, nobody on after that big home run there by Pelfrey. Pelfrey doing it all tonight, James. In the field, at the plate. 2-2 count now after that ball in the dirt. 4-1, bottom of the fifth. Breathitt County coming up big here in the bottom of the fifth. 3 runs so far. Still not out of the inning. Wolfe County, see who they got up. Ball hit to left field. Nice hit there by Hayes. She's going to turn and look at second, come back to first. So big single there by Hayes, 2-out single. Gonna bring that shortstop Bella Napier up. Bella flying out to right field last time at bat. Grounded out to short her first at bat. First pitch swing and pops it up. That's going to be Holbrook. Rolls over underneath it for the out. Breathitt County scores 3, takes the lead 4-1 after 5. We'll be back on these after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Top of the 6th inning back here at the 55th District Softball Championship game. Had a comment come in from Darren Back listening tonight that said that big home run by Pelfrey ended up over on Collier Avenue. So appreciate Darren tuning in. Shout out to him.
We have had a couple hit into the parking lot, so some of these people that are parked up here at the front, their cars are in danger.
4, 5, 6 up now for Wolfe County. Riley Bush, catcher for the Lady Wolves. Riley was hit by a pitch in the first inning and grounded out to third. Her second at bat on the fielder's choice. Flew out. No, I'm sorry, that was somebody else. Nice hit there by Bush. Right to Bellamy, though. So good wood on the ball, but it's right at Bellamy. So F9 there for the first out, 6th inning.
That's a very good hit. It just, like you said, right to her. She barely had to move to get to that.
Yep.
Sometimes, unfortunately, whenever you hit the ball, the outfielders don't have to move much.
Right there. Isabel Oliver coming up now for the Lady Wolves. First pitch, ball 1. 1-0 count after that to Isabel Oliver. Isabel singled in the first and grounded out to second. Her last at bat. Back in the circle. Foul ball there. 1-1 count now to Oliver. Some election results coming in. Y'all tuning into that. It's big night here in Jackson. Just picking up the phone, looking at them so far. Brendan Darrell Miller, 708. Vita Douglas, Holbrook, 529. Epperson, 636. Nobody else reported having any votes in that one. 1-1 count now, 2-1 after that ball. 2-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, driven up the middle. That'll be a hit for Oliver. She'll around first and stay there as Salyers gets the ball back in quick. So Wolfe County with a hit. Second at bat here in the 6th. Right fielder Gracie Brown coming up now for the Lady Wolves. Gracie has put the bat on the ball both times up, flew out to center field her last at bat. Grounded over to second, her first at bat of the night. Oliver here on first. She'll take a lead. Ball. Strike 1 to Brown. Oliver stays at first. Coach Holbrook over there giving her some advice. Coaching her up. 0-1 count now. Swung on, driven back to the pitcher. Back's going to field it over to second, back to first, safe. So they do get the lead runner. Fielder's choice for the second out. That's going to put Gracie Brown at first. And Sophia McQuarter, 7th grader, first baseman up for the Lady Wolves. McQuarter flew out to Pelfrey at second, her first at bat, and singled in her last at bat. First pitch swung on, fouled up right above our heads. So 1-0 count or 0-1 count now after that one. Oh, 1-2 outs, top of the 6th. Wolfe County winding down here with opportunities. Down 3. Second pitch swinging back to back at the mound. She'll over to Barnett for the third out. So Wolfe County gets one on, leaves her stranded. Still 4-1 after 5.5. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
The best will do.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
We're back bottom of the 6th here in Breathitt County. Breathitt County 7, 8, 9 hitters up. Lead 4-1. First pitch swing and ball hit to center field. Holbrook's going to move over underneath that one for the first out. So Tinley Hayes flies out to center field.
Just like we said for that last Wolfe County hit from, I believe it was Holbrook.
Yep.
Good, really good hit, and just happens to be right to the center fielder, right to the fielder.
That's going to bring up Vanna Barnett. Savannah Barnett, first baseman for the Lady Cats. First pitch to Savannah coming up. Swung on, ball hit to right field. That's going to drop. Brown's not going to get there in time, so big hit there for Barnett. First pitch swinging.
Looks like if she would have been able to get her feet underneath her, she might have been able to get the throw in time to first. But after she grabbed the ball, she stumbled a little bit and something happened.
Coach Dennison going to make the visit out to the circle. Calm her ladies down. Looks like they're going to hand the ball over to Holbrook. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Only the best will do.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They're hometown owned and operated.
We're back. Harper Holbrook in the circle now for the Lady Wolves. That's going to put Mayab over here on first. First pitch from Harper to Ella Bellamy. Ball 1-0 count now to Bellamy. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the sixth for Breathitt County. Wolfe County trying to slow the Lady Cats down. 1-1 count now after that pitch swinging there.
Also, whenever Holbrook was warming up, the Lady Cats made a switch on their first baseman. I believe it was Banna Barnett, and it's now Ava Neese.
Okay.
Ava Neese coming in to run for Banna Barnett. You can do that once and switch back, but if you do it a second time, then they have to stay in the game. So
Bellamy squared around the bunt there, pulls it back 2-1, 1 out. She does get that one down. Holbrook makes the only play she's got over to first, so that gets the runner over to second. So sacrifice there by Bellamy. So another runner in scoring position for the Lady Cats. Ava Neese moves up to second. And that pinch running assignment that she just drew. Top of the lineup now for the Lady Bobcats. Raylan Back steps in. She scored her last time up after a single. She's been on every at-bat tonight. First pitch swinging, strike one with the foul tip. 0-1 count now. 2 outs, 1 on. Ava Neese on second.
look for the Lady Cats to play aggressively here. The ball gets by. If it's remotely fumbled any at all, Ava Neese will try to take third.
Run on, popped up. Harper Holbrook's going to move underneath that one for the third out. Wolfe County down to their last 3. It'll be 7, 8, 9 or something like that. Let me check before we go. 8-9-1 coming up for the Lady Wolves. We'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky.
Equipment located just off. Family and home.
Seventh, Wolfe County down to their final out, final 3 outs, 8-9-1 coming up for the Lady Wolves. We appreciate everyone tuning in. We appreciate our fine sponsors for allowing us to bring you this game. James, remind us who they are, please.
Our title sponsors are Wolfe County Farm Bureau and Breathitt County Farm Bureau, with our tournament sponsors being Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Breathitt Funeral Home, People's Bank of Jackson, Variety Pizza, Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson, Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, Holbrook Equipment, Dr. Stephen Howard, and Wolfe County Tourism.
Laney Mayab at the plate now. First pitch to Laney, swung on, foul tip, 0-1 count now to Mayab. Sunset behind the hill over there, James. Temperatures dropping a little bit. Beautiful night for a championship game.
And right now, it looks like the Lady Cats are 3 outs away from their first district championship in around 12 years.
Yep, first in 12 years. Big time here. Wolfe County just had a stronghold so far. Still do. The game's not over yet.
The game is absolutely not over yet.
That Breathitt County within reach. Their first one in at least 12 years. Second pitch, 0-2 count now to Mayab. Mayab, good eye there. Watches that ball go high. So 1-2 count now. Mayab. Laney with a nice stance there. Back on the man in the circle. Swung on back to back. She fields it cleanly over to Barnett for the first out of the inning. So 1-3 put out there. It's going to bring up Cheyenne McGee. Cheyenne singled her last at bat and flew out to second base her first at bat.
I'd also like to say at the conclusion of this game, we will have our awards ceremony, which we will have the camera on the awards table, and we'll allow the audio from the camera to pick it up. We won't do any talking because we don't want to interrupt anybody and not give the glory to these girls playing for either the Lady Cats or the Lady Wolves.
0-2 after that swing there. So 2 outs. McGee way up in the box here. James for a hitter. Back really poised. McGee tries to bunt that one. So for the third strike? Third strike on the bunt. And she is out. So out number 2. Wolfe County down to their last out. Harper Holbrook looking to rally. Start the rally here for the Lady Wolves. Harper flew out to center field, flew out to left field, and scored the Wolfe County only run back in the first. Harper tough as nails for the Holbrook crew. Look for her to dig in and get a hit here. First pitch to Holbrook, inside ball 1. Wolfe County below us trying to get a rally going. 1-0 to Holbrook. Swung on, popped up behind us, foul. 1-1 count now. Two outs, nobody on. 1-1 count to Harper Holbrook. Ball 2, 2-1 now. Two one count, two outs. Top of the seventh inning. Swung on, foul tip, 2-2 to draw the count even.
And now the Lady Cats are one strike away from a 55th district title.
Two count. Back gets the sign, winds up. Throws home. Harper with a nice hit to center field. That's going to be Salyers over underneath it. Breathitt County wins for the first time in 12 years. 55th district champions right here on their home field. Congratulations to the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. As we watch them celebrate, big night for them. 4-1 is your final. Great team effort. Big home run there by Pelfrey. Just kind of seal the deal. So we'll be back after these messages right here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
We're back. Breathitt County takes home their 55th district softball championship, 4-1 over the Wolfe County Lady Wolves. Congratulations to both teams on a great season. Breathitt County is going to move on to, 19-7 on the year. Wolfe County is going to be 14-15 on the year. So, I'm sorry, 13-16 on the year. Great effort there by both teams. Pelfrey, probably if I was given the MVP of the game, James Pelfrey, maybe she did it both in the field and at the bat. Had big RB, a couple big RBIs there with that big home run to seal the deal. And they're getting ready to announce the teams for their medals. So we will cut to that. And we'll be back here for the regional tournament, I guess, James, whenever that is planned. So thank you all for watching. Thanks to our fine sponsors. And for James Strong, I'm Ty Back. We're Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be signing off from here and let you kind of tune in and watch the awards ceremony.
Number 19, Miller. Number 46, Holbrook. Number 7, Bush. Number 11, Oliver. Number 4, Brown. Number 3, McWater. Number 13, Mayab. Number 9, McGee. Number 2, Hall. Number 10, Roberts. Number 33, Cox. Your coaches is Angie Holbrook, Lee McWater, and Jessica Dennison. This is your runners-up, Wolfe County in the 55th District Championship. Great game, ladies. And now, for your 55th District Champions, your pitcher, number 10, Raylan back. Your center fielder, number 55, Addie Sayers. And your catcher, 00, Mahala Bowen. Your second baseman, Miss Lexi Pelfrey. Your third baseman, number 22, Miss Chloe Hayes. Your shortstop, number 11, Bella Napier. Your left fielder, number 2, Tinley Hayes. Your first baseman, number 20, Vanna Barnett. Your right fielder, number 17, Ella Bellamy. Your subs for the game, number 15, Ava Neese. Number 35, Peyton Bowling. Number 25, Audrey Barnett. Number 24, Taylor Noble. Number 5, Logan Hurl. Your coaches is head coach David Buck. Your coach is Josh Barnett. And James Strong. And now, here is your 55th District Champions, Breathitt County Lady Cats. Great game, ladies, on both teams.
All the time. Hey, I ain't gonna interrupt them, but I'm gonna lay some extra medals. Big little youngins.